Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing so well. So for today's video, I'm going to be sitting here with no makeup on because I am going to answer a very highly asked question from you guys. Obviously, you know what it is by the title of this video, but I'm going to answer some questions you guys had about how I fixed the discoloration on my skin. Well, basically that is the only question you guys had. A lot of you really want to know how I fixed my skin, because if you look back on some videos some time ago, you would notice that I had a lot of discoloration, mainly, I just said that's so weird, discoloration, mainly like around my mouth and around my eyes. So a lot of you have been wondering how I got rid of that. So I'm gonna talk you guys through the things that I've kind of done to help my skin. So yeah, so if you guys want to know the answer to that question, please stick around and enjoy this video.
God's plan, God's plan. I hold back, sometimes I won't, yeah. I feel good, sometimes I don't, like, I finesse down Western Road.
So I'm going to be so transparent with you guys and tell you that I didn't intentionally try to change my discoloration. Like, I just thought it was something that I had, especially around my mouth and eyes, and I just thought it was hereditary and that I couldn't get rid of it. But obviously I've just proved myself wrong, and my skin around my mouth especially has become very even. It's still a little bit mainly like around like the mo area, but for the most part my skin all here is pretty even. Around my eyes, however, the top is still pretty like, not super dark, but there's still a bit of color there, which I don't mind. I actually like that about my skin, because when I apply foundation and everything, I can get away with not applying anything on my eyes because it does look like an eyeshadow. But yeah, so the number one thing, and I think as a whole this is so important, the number one thing that I have been doing the most, like the past year maybe, is I've been drinking so much water. Like, I drink between 2 and 4 liters of water every single day. I never used to drink water. My skin was very dehydrated. Firstly, I have very dry skin naturally, but because I wasn't drinking much water, it was so dehydrated. So my skin just looked very dull, very pale. Imperfections stood out so much more, especially discoloration around my mouth and my eyes. Let me just, sorry, I should have said this at the start of the video, but just a disclaimer. I am not a dermatologist. I am not a professional when it comes to skin conditions or anything about skin. So anything that I do say in this video, it is purely from my own experience and what like I've done to kind of help myself. But everyone's skin, of course, is different. So if you really want to know for sure what's up or how you could help your own skin, definitely go visit a dermatologist. So yeah, the first thing that I did was I've been drinking so much water. My skin is still dry, like I still have a dry skin type, but it is not as dull or as dry as what it used to be. It is still a Sahara Desert, don't get me wrong, but it's just a different type of dry. Like, it's not as flaky. Like, I don't have anything on my skin right now. Like, if I move my face around, I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it in the mirror in front of me. Like, I wouldn't say a shine, but like my skin looks healthy. Like, my skin never used to look healthy, but my skin now looks healthy. I've got a bit of color in my face. So yeah, I give that to drinking water. The second thing that I did was I changed my lifestyle. And I know this is all gonna sound very cliche, but it is all in your lifestyle. It's all in what food you eat, your physical activity, all of that. So in about July last year, I started working out and taking care of myself, which I have not really ever done before in my life. Like, I used to try to work out and try to eat healthy, but it was all very like done in a very unhealthy way. I was always sick, oh my god, from 2016 to about mid-year 2017. I was always so sick, like you have no idea. So yeah, I changed my life around in July of 2017. I started working out. This is very off topic, but like I joined F45, I started working out, and with that I started learning more about the things that I should be doing to keep, I guess, not just my body but my mind healthy. I mean, your mind is part of your body, so what am I even saying? But yeah, I just started eating better foods, not cutting out. I used to eat a lot of bad food and not kind of limit it, but now I've kind of learnt to, this is turning into a bit of a fitness video, but what I'm trying to say is I just learned to have things in moderation but never deprive myself. So I started eating a lot more healthier foods. I've started incorporating more vegetables in my diet and not having so much carbs and sugar, which I still eat, don't get me wrong. I still love my pizza, my pasta. I still love potato chips, potato fries. Oh my god, french fries are my life. I still eat all of that, just not as much as I used to. And once I changed around my diet, I started seeing changes in my energy levels and my mindset, and I wasn't always as tired, like I had more energy. So with that, I wasn't always as tired, so my eyes started to look less tired. Like, this is me sleep deprived. Like, I didn't have the longest sleep last night, and this is how I look after that. And honestly, I can't complain. My dark circles are not as dark as what they used to be, and a lot of you guys have noticed that because I always get comments on my videos about how like brighter my skin looks. So yeah. So yeah, changed my lifestyle. I started eating a lot healthier, and I've started taking better care of my skin. I still don't have a full skincare regime. I'm always changing. Like, sometimes I'll jump into cleansing and exfoliating and toning and all that stuff, but sometimes I don't. So sometimes, like if I want to try a new skincare line or whatever, I will do that. But for the most part, I always come back to just using a moisturizer. With my skin personally, it is already super dry, so I don't want to, like, I find that cleansing it and exfoliating too much just makes it even more dry, so I personally try to avoid that. I just like to add a lot more moisture. Eye cream I found is super important. Oh my goodness, eye cream has changed my life. I'm still using the same ones. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned them on my social medias before. The Dermalogica Stress Positive Eye Lift, I love it. I'm almost out of it, but it's a really good one. I really love the Tarte Maracuja eye cream. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, so I'm going to zoom up a little bit just so you can see my skin up close. I really just want you guys to see the areas that used to be a little bit more discolored. Okay, so here we are, up close and personal. You guys are going to see how hairy my eyebrows are. That's so bad. I should at least brush them up. You're also going to see that I have a bit of a hairy mo right now. Getting all up close. You'll see that around my mouth, like especially if I stretch it out. It's pretty even to the rest of my skin. There is still a slight, like a very slight discolor. I don't even know what to call it. It is a little bit of discoloration, but it's very slight just here, and that's all. Like my chin, it used to be just all here, but my chin is like fine. This is what happens when you pick pimples, guys. Just don't pick your pimples. It's just scarred. But yeah, so that's all like looking good, and I just really want to stress that all of this was unintentional. Like, my intention wasn't really to change any like of my skin problems. I just wanted to feel better and like be healthier, and this all kind of came with that. So yeah, you can see as well, if I'm looking down, I'm just looking straight at a mirror, my eyes are still a little bit darker than the rest of my face, but as I mentioned, I'm not too bothered by that. My dark circles here, oh my god, down here they used to be so bad. They used to be really, really dark and just really like, I always found that my dark circles were kind of sad looking, but they're not even that bad now, and this is me on a tired day. But I found that this especially eased up when I started drinking more water. Guys, water I find is the secret to everything. I think what it was that my skin, from being like indoors and never like going outside and seeing the sun, my skin got really pale, and this part, especially like this part of my face and around my eyes, is more like to the olive tone of my skin, and it's just like a darker patch. And I feel like because the rest of my face got so pale, that stood out the most. So I started seeing the sun more. With my SPF, guys, SPF is so important. Whenever I'm outdoors not wearing any makeup, I always wear sunscreen. It is very important. Even when I'm tanning, I don't like put tanning oil on my face and just sit in the sun. I always have sunscreen on my face. Yeah, I feel like the sun really helps, but the biggest things that helped with my skin, and I know I've said it already, but I cannot stress it enough, is my lifestyle change. Guys, drinking water, I never used to think it was that important, but guys, I'm telling you, like, drinking water will change your life. Your body needs water. Your body cannot function without water. So if you're only drinking a cup or nothing a day, it's really not good for your body. Wellness is like the key to everything. I feel like once I started taking care of myself, like I started having more energy, like my face has more life in it. I do wish my skin wasn't as dry, but that's just my skin type. No matter how much water I drink or how much time I spend in the sun or how much I work out, my skin will always be dry, and that's something that I've learned to accept. Yeah, as I mentioned, I am not a skin doctor. I'm not a professional, so I think obviously the best thing to do is to speak to a health professional, but I mean, you can just try all those things. You can drink more water. You don't need to see a health professional to do that. You can make healthier life choices in your life because it'll benefit you, not just your skin, but your whole body. And yeah, I think at this point I am rambling, but I've literally just been doing the exact same things. Drinking water, eating better, working out, taking better care of myself, hanging out in the sun whenever I can. So yeah, I hope this video answered your questions. As per usual, I know I say this in every video, so you guys know the drill. If you did enjoy this video, please give me a massive thumbs up. That would really help me a lot and it would mean the world. If you did enjoy as well, feel free to share it so everyone can see it. Tag anyone that you think this video may help, because the aim of these videos is to help as many people as I possibly can. If you're not subscribed to my channel, feel free to join the family. We would love to have you. It is always fun and positive here on my beauty channel. So yeah, also if you want to be notified when I do upload, press the little bell next to the subscribe button so you can be notified. And that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so incredibly much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.